Hello there, welcome back to the channel. We've got another review today, and we're going to be reviewing the piranha plant from Super Mario that I built recently on the channel. This is a set from AliExpress, if you're wondering. So I decided to get it because the price was very low. I think it was like £3, and then when it came to shipping and tax, came to about just over £6. So I thought, you know what, I'll get it, because there were some very good reviews on it as well. There were pictures and stuff that looked very promising. So I thought, yeah, I'll give it a try for that price, because I'm not really missing out on a lot. And a week later it arrived. I built it, I think, a few days ago from this video coming out, and it was a struggle. It was such a struggle. The pieces were cheaply made, because it is non-Lego at this point, so the pieces were very cheap and just didn't fit together correctly. But we'll dive into that a bit deeper later in the video. So yeah, this is what it's looking like after, when it's fully built, which from a distance doesn't look too bad. If you're gonna sit it on a shelf, it's all right. But we dive deeper, closer into the set. You can see there, right, these pieces here, they are different colored, so it's a lot of a darker shade of green compared to the rest. And I think that goes all the way around. So these two shades of green, which I don't think this should be. The leaves were pretty easy to build, I'll give you that. The stem that the head connects to, that were easy to build, but the part where it goes into, as you can see, there's two grey pieces, and the one on the left side is pointing upwards, because if that doesn't point upwards, the stem doesn't fully go in, so it could just slip out at any point, which was a defect. So I don't know, I mean, from a distance you can't really notice, so it's not too bad of an issue, but you would expect them to be just normally. As for the head, oh, where do we start on this? So putting the head together was a nightmare. So was this, to be honest, so was this. But the head was falling apart every second. It was trying to put these together and then put that on top so they all stay together, but you'd put that on and this would come loose, and then all of the red part would just boom fall apart, same as the bottom one. So that would just take ages to build. As for like the lip part and the insides, that wasn't too bad. Honestly, it wasn't too bad. Coming back to the pot, underneath all this, before you put all the smooth parts on, there's two, I think it were two 2x16s, something like that goes down one side, then the other, and then down the middle. But putting the 2x16s on the left and right side was a disaster, because you'd have to put a circle. It'd make you put like a circle cylinder around this, and then put the 2x16s, connect it onto it, but so it pushed together, but it wasn't having it at all. So when you put them together, it'd just go boom, and then they'd separate off, and then you'd just go back and forth for ages trying to do it. And then at one point, I got them together, I let go, they separated, and then other pieces just started falling apart, so that was a nightmare. I can't really show you the 2x16s because that requires me taking a lot of this off, and I don't really want to mess about with it because I'm scared to even touch it at this point, just in case if it pops, if something comes off and then it all falls apart again. So the only way I move it is from here back to the shelf. So that's what it looks like from a distance. I don't have a real one to put next to it to compare. So looks wise, I don't really know what it looks like compared to the real one, but it doesn't look too bad for the price I paid. But coming down to the instructions, so that's one side and the back side has a normal photo. But the instructions, well, surprisingly decent, as you can see. It does show numbered bags, which it didn't come in numbered bags, so you just have to open all of them and then go through pieces by piece. But there, it is clear instructions of what to do, so it is pretty good. Apart from the numbers, the way the numbers work is weird because 1 and 2 are here, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7 is tucked in the corner, which you wouldn't normally find that on a usual Lego set. And then we flip the page, it's like 8, 9, I think next to it 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So it goes downwards, it started going downwards, which is a little confusing. But once you get used to it, it's not too bad. So the instructions are pretty good. And there is a play feature to this where you're supposed to, there's a gap there, which you're supposed to slot coins into it, and then they'd come out at the bottom. But because this isn't fully like functional as it is, I don't really want to try it just in case the coins get stuck inside, and then I'm gonna have to dismantle it, all that, and I just can't be bothered doing that because it took 4 hours, pretty much 4 hours to build, so I don't really want to take it apart again. But for the price I paid and how it's looking, I'd say it's pretty good. If you want a build that's challenging, definitely get this. But if you want an easy build, that's the exact same set, I'd go for the real one, because this is a real challenge. But yeah, AliExpress Lego, the first set I've got, isn't awful, but it isn't great. So yeah, that's it. That's all I've got to say for this. So thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe, like, all that jazz. I'll see you guys next week.